Mm. Yeah, there's that big CPI reclaim, and I know a lot of times they do like to retrace that. Slip range in here, and we have a level CV4. I would pulse check a short. 21.25 filled. Take it off there. 2 points. Yeah. Mm. Here's the test again. It's almost kind of grinding into this area, though. I might be long biased on the breakout. Yeah, I'm going to go for slip favor if it gives it to me. Pulse check, obviously. I'll try this. Long 21 pulse check. A bit of pullback. I like that it reclaimed, but if it goes back again, I'm going to have to cut it. Yeah, cut it there for 1 point loss. Mm-hmm. It still looks good. Dude, yeah, almost range expansion, and we know that if it breaches one end of the range, chances are it's going to breach the other end. The low end of this range that we're currently in has a CV5, it looks like. Could be higher with the 3-second. Yeah, CV6, it looks like. They could want to breach that level. I might be looking for a slip favor short into that level. Let's see what they give. There is a level at 22 that they could pivot off of. I'm looking for a shimmy back here, 1925, short. I don't know if I'm going to get filled, though. No, I didn't. That would have instantly worked if I did, though. There still could be a shimmy back here. Let's see if it gives it to me. With like 19s. I'm going to take this shimmy back for the pulse check. But it looks like I'm late. I could be mean against. 1925, short. Yeah, I think you're going to be right on this one. Yep. I wanted to see us go into 16s. Because I think range expansion on the top meant that we were going to range expand on the bottom. This could be some reclaim and validation. This almost looks like a chop walk breakout. Like they're just gonna keep poking through new highs and then pulling back. I might be interested in a pulse check long at 2175. Build. Bit of a pullback, which I expect. I just don't want to see it accept into 20s. There it is. There's the move I'm looking for. I'm going to try to work an exit at 23.25. Got it. So that was a breakout win. Breakout good pulse check. So that was basically slip favor breakout setup. They're stacking that 24-25 level. I see a CV4 there. They could want to just keep breaking out and chop walking. We're also setting up a bit of a slip range here. I would try the long 2150. Got a tick out of it. That elevated my heart rate a little bit. I'm just going to do a quick breathing exercise. Like a stop run. I can see the stop run on the delta. I don't see it on the price action as much as I see it on the delta. I definitely see the stop run on the delta. You're not sharing. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of buy-in delta on this move. It is very reclaim assisted. They defended the CPI reclaim. At least that's what it looks like. But if these buyers can't get this any higher, they're going to get trapped. That was a fuckload of buyers that came in on that move right there. So if they get trapped here, it could be Pukesville into the CPI reclaim. I could see a breakout into 12s. There's a CV5 there. Breakouts have been working according to my pulse checks. I'm going to try a slip favor, short, 1450. Took it off at 1275. Yeah. They might want to put in a sharp move up where they break that 12 level. Yeah. I'm 2 trades in so far. Both winners. There's the 12 break. Yeah. The slip favor breakout method is still working for sure. The problem is we're in between two massive reclaims. It could go either way. It's kind of a coin flip. This 11 level is a pretty significant level from the overnight. They might either be pivoting here or setting up for another breakout. There is a overnight level at 8. There's got CV2 there, it looks like, on the 3-minute. Yeah, for sure. There's the test of 8s. Yeah, they're taking back that CPI reclaim big time. Yeah, yeah, I see that on the 3-minute. There's a CV3 here at 1050. It looks like they're accepting into it. Yeah, there was a big unwind at 8 even. I think that was 500 lots. It might have even been bigger. To the sell side. So it could be a short squeeze here. Yeah, I think so too. Yep. Yeah, that's the level I called. Who's that that 8? Yeah. Yeah. Big time on multiple time frames too. There's a CV level here. I think we could pivot off of it to the long side. 1150 long. I'm going to try it. Yeah, I took it off. 5-tick loss. Yeah, it was a bit rushed. Yeah. This will be an important level here is 7s. See if they defend it. It could be breaching it. There's the breach, and there's the CPI reclaim. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. There's a big convergence level here at 1050. I would pulse check a short for a pivot. Filled 10s, and I'd probably take it off 850 if it would let me. Might have to break even it. Another important level at 1250. That looks like a CV6, CV5 maybe. That could be a potential pivot point. Yeah, they could be accepting above this 12 level for a breakout. Let's so that might be a pivot. Yeah, so I didn't take the pulse check, but I had a pretty good idea there that they were gonna pivot 1250. No, I didn't. Yeah. They're breaking to the downside, pivoting to the top side. There's an important level at 450. It looks stacked on the 3-minute. I would call that CB4. They could be setting up for a breakout there. I would want slip favor on it, and it would be pretty major slip favor too. I would be interested in 1050 for slip favor short. I think there's a pretty good level there. That looks like a CV4. Here's my 1050 test. I like it. I'm going to take it 1050 short. I'm going to take it off at 9 even. Got it. That was a good cut because it would have came back against me. Didn't want to get greedy there. I think the idea is still valid, but I don't want to attack it too many times. I'm just going to pulse check it. I think there could be a rotation off 1250. I'll pulse check short 1175. But it's kind of grinding upwards. This is definitely a scalp. I'd probably try to get it out here at 10. Yeah. Doing really good on the pulse checks. I think they want to take out that 4 level. I think that's where we could be headed next. Oh, there is 10 o'clock news. Be careful. New home sales and FOMC speaker. Yeah, and it's getting thin before the news. I'm gonna take this opportunity to stretch my legs a little bit, get a glass of water. Like they're trying to get as close to 4s as possible for the news. I think that level could get splooged. Excuse me. So there's 4s out of the way. Whether they accept lower remains to be seen. What's the 30-minute look like? Where are we at there? 30-minute, we have a huge reclaim from yesterday below us. If we accept below 7,000, I think that could be where we go next. 850. Rotate down is what you're saying? There's a CV6 at 850. They're stacking that level. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Yeah. That 5 even is pretty stacked. They got a CV5 there. Here's 7,000. That could be something the FOMC speaker said. Let me see if I can pull up Twitter real quick. You're a cunt, dude. I can't tell. My fucking Twitter isn't working for me right now. Anyone in the Discord see anything? I think it's inflation. Someone said inflation's higher than we thought it was going to be this year. To the short side is what you're saying? Yeah, they could be invalidating this reclaim. So we've officially retraced that reclaim. Let's see if they invalidate it and continue lower, or if they start accepting higher. If they accept higher, I think that could be a change in character. A lot of buy orders here. This is an important level here, 5s, like 455s. That could be a pivot here. Pivot lower. Yeah, I'm short biased. I'm gonna try to catch a shimmy back, but it might not give me one. And I'm fine with that. There's my shimmy. I'm going to try the 325 short. Took it off for a point. Short. I was pivoting off the 5s, and they tested it again. 475. It looks like they touched. That 475 level is stacked on the 3-minute. And the 30-second. Wow, I didn't even notice that. That's like a CV7,
Wow.
CV8. 5 even, 475. My Sierra chart is lagging. I'm going to try to reconnect. Make sure I don't have any open orders. They're setting up a range here. I'm still short biased. I think they could want to accept below 7,000. Yeah. Look at the 15-minute delta. A 15-minute delta has a level here. 94.50, it looks like. Below 94.50, we're in reclaim territory. We could reclaim all the way back down. So it's either pivot here or we just fucking bleed for the rest of the session. Yeah. No, I agree. There's a level here at 97, CV4, CV5, I think. Acceptance below. They could be heading for that 94 level. I count CV6 at 94. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a little too uncomfortable to short here because we could be defending lows. We have so much reclaim to the upside. I think for me to want to short anything, we would have to accept below 94. Because if they put in a defense here, it could be nasty. Yeah, I like that we failed 98s. That looks good to me. It's almost like they're spoofing up to generate more liquidity for a downward move. Looks like they're absorbing buy side delta too, at least for the time being. Yeah, stay down. I would be interested in a slip favor short at 98, but something tells me this thing's just gonna fucking go. Yeah. It's getting super tight here too, which is uncharacteristic. There's another V flush. This could be the tell here if they don't balance that that delta there. There's the break in 94s. So if I look at the 15-minute, yeah, I think if we start accepting below 94s here, we could be reclaiming all the way down to like 70s. Yeah, they are not letting this thing breathe. Yeah. Yeah, look at the compression on the 30-second compared to the Delta reclaim that got left. Like they could double R that thing and just fuck all these sellers. This is definitely into reclaim territory. No, it's just straight fucking reclaim down to 70s. We're kind of in no man's land right now. They're absorbing the fuck out of that. Could be a pivot here off 94.50. 94.50 is stacked. I see a CV7. It might be worth a pulse check. I would pulse check short here, 94. I'd probably take it off 92 for a nice 2-pointer. I don't know if I'd get filled though. Now I'd be in trouble. As cool as it sounds to have a 2-pointer, sometimes it's like the market just knows you're trying to get those 2 points, you know. I'd probably take it off there for 6 ticks. That's Pukesville right there. We got so much fucking reclaim below us. Spy. There's nothing on the 15-minute. It's just straight down. No, yeah, I'm not fucking shorting anything. I've in all honesty, man, I've had an amazing day today. I have no desire to trade right now. Yeah. Yeah, 3 contracts is a lot. All right, I'll lock my dom.